Hello, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good evening, what's up? This is Mama Reg, you know, the new pussy lady. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my YouTube channel. Excuse me, I was sitting here rolling my hair and I totally forgot I wanted to come on here today and drop y'all, you know, a new video, a brief video, nothing too long. I wanted to talk to you guys without the rollers in my hair. I know y'all be saying I be looking mad crazy sometimes. But yeah, I wanted to take my time to come on here because I wanted to do it earlier when I was outside and it totally slipped my mind. So I'm here this evening to talk to you guys. You know about my number one subject, which is abuse. And I know some of you guys are coming on here saying, damn, every day that she got to talk depression shit or shit about abuse or whatever. But yes, it's not every day, but it's when I do come on here, I'm trying to reach a certain audience and I'm trying to reach some young ladies that actually are going through abuse right now. And if I could reach out to them through this YouTube page, that's what I'm trying to do, you guys. And I will hope that you guys can help me out with that. You know, like some of y'all that be listening to my page, you know, listening to me, you could pass it on to a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Because I guarantee out of one of that bunch, it got to be one or two or three or maybe more women that are being abused. And the thing is that, ladies, you know, like I said before, no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to bring it up. No one wants. Sometimes it's such a depressing subject, especially when it's about mental abuse, physical, emotional abuse, when you've been raped and molested and things like that. It's so hard to talk about those things because those things happened to me. And it took me a period of time before I was able to, you know, voice and tell people about it. You know, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't care how long it takes, ladies and gents, you know. And I'm trying to reach all audience, ladies and gentlemen, because I know it's men out there being abused too, young boys, you know, that's going through abuse that, you know, don't have nobody to talk to that wish they can talk to somebody. And I just want to be that somebody. I want to be that person that's there for you, that you're able to reach out to, you know, and call maybe in the middle of the night. Like sometimes I'll be feeling so bad in the middle of the night and it's hard for me to cope. And I wish I have somebody to talk to. You know, that abuse, the molestation and everything, it did so much to me mentally that I wasn't realizing that I was really fucked up behind this. And I think that that's happening to a lot of young ladies out there. Excuse my language, but a lot of ladies that's out there that's going through abuse right now and don't even know how or who to go to begin to talk about it with. You know, it's such a touchy subject and no one wants to talk about it because they don't want people to look down on them funny and, you know, say things behind their back. But you know what, babies, ladies and gents, you cannot worry about that. You can't worry about that. You have to worry about your own sanity and your own healing and not worrying about what people think and what they're going to say about you because people talked about Jesus Christ. He was dead on the cross. You know that. So they're going to talk about you. And my grandmother always said, you know what, when they talking about you, baby, that means you doing something right. You popping. Okay, as the kids say. You popping. Yeah, you lit. Yeah, you lit. So let them talk. I really don't care, and especially with me. At this age that I'm at now, I'm trying to heal myself from a lot of things that hurt and bothered me. So I was, you know, I thought that I would be able to reach some women across the world because I know it's a lot of women out there that's hurting just like me. Okay, today is a day where, you know, this abuse thing kind of hit me more than anyway. It be some days when it don't bother me at all, you know. And like I said, I have forgave him, and I've been on done all of that, praying, talking to the Lord, but it never stopped the hurt, the pain, and the things that I felt and the things that was going on in my head. It never stopped those things, okay? Even though I forgave and everything, and I prayed on and talked to God about it, it's still a lot of things that going on in my head about that abuse, you know? And if I would have had someone to help me and you know, where was everybody and why they wasn't helping me? You know, it was just a bunch of stuff. But it's one thing that really killing me. And I know it's a lot of women that's dealing with that right now today. Okay, because I heard about something that's going on like that in Jersey or up north somewhere, where a young man, a white man, well, excuse me, I say white, Caucasian man, and his wife was running a daycare or something. And the man was molesting the little boys in the daycare. Okay, and they actually let this man go. You know, they let this man go, and we out here trying to fight for our children, our boys especially, from these molesters. And they're doing things like letting them go. And a lot of the molestation starts when you're young in the daycare and places like that where, you know, they think that you definitely ain't going to be able to tell nobody or you scared to tell anybody. You know, and things be such a secret. But I think, you know, in most daycare settings that we're hearing so much crazy things about it that, you know, it needs to be investigated more about these men that's working in these daycares. Even though the women doing the molestation too, it's more men that's doing it. Okay, and they let this guy go. And it was this young lady who actually confronted her abuser a year or so ago or so or whatever, and her video actually went viral, you know, because she confronted him, something that I wouldn't mind doing, I would love to do. And, you know, I know a lot of people would love to do things like, you know, something like that. They would love to be able, I feel that's vindication for me. I think that that would heal me a lot too, you know, and make me feel a lot better about my situation. So I really didn't get a chance to talk to somebody about it. I'm on the phone. Sorry, you guys. And, you know, and talk about it. Like I know some people wants to, you know, can talk about it and would want to talk about it with people, you know. And I'm definitely one of those young ladies, especially that, okay? My molester is walking around Florida, fine, okay? He's a family member. You know, they still praise him. He actually going around, you know, telling people, his own children, don't talk to me no more. These are children that I raised, you know, since they were babies, okay? I've raised these babies with my babies, okay? And I even let them come and stay with me. They lived with me on different occasions. And now we all live here in Georgia. And they don't even speak to me. They don't call me. They don't reach out to me holiday time. You know, everybody used to come to my house for Thanksgiving. Now, you know, oh, because of their dad, they're not talking to me no more and they're not dealing with me. And that hurts so much. You guys don't know how that hurts. Abuser, someone that was being abused, and I love those kids and their kids, and I can't believe that they deal with me like this. I promised God, I promised that I wasn't going to break down, okay, you guys, because God said that I have to learn to be a little more stronger with my emotions when it comes down to this, because I'm trying to help others. And I know, you know, it's a lot of women out here that wish they can, or, you know, just come out and talk, just have the courage that I got to come and talk about it. But I'm asking you guys, and I'm, you know, not begging you, but telling you that it would be such a relief for you if you come out and talk about it. And like I said, it could just be me and you in the settings about ourselves on the phone or meeting one-on-one or whatever, where you can release some of that pressure that's on your brain, because I know how it feels when you got all of that inside you and you have no one to talk to about it. Okay? And then you scared too. You know, you frightened, because I was kind of frightened just to know that this man is still walking around free as a bird. Okay? And just like, you know, the young lady said up north, that her molester is still walking around, and he's a wanted. He is a pedophile. He actually been to jail for being a pedophile, when he has to sign his name on the paper when he moves in residence and tell people that he's a pedophile. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, my throat was dry. But yeah, so he is like a molester. He is a known molester on paper. Okay, his name is really Chester the molester. And he has to be, you know, let the neighborhood know that he lives in their neighborhood. And do you know that this man probably still out there molesting little girls? You know, he molests his nieces and all that. So he probably still out there doing it to little girls and stuff, and no one knows. And he lives in the neighborhood and he walking around free. I really truly believe, you know, and I don't want to be wicked, but men that molest children and take away their innocence from them should be castrated, okay? Or on every level, not able to interact with children anymore, okay? Anymore. Not able to still be able to walk around and be in children's life and still be able to, you know, be who he is. I think that's so unfair to us. Okay, it's just unfair. And a lot of them need to be handled with, and the justice system isn't shit. Okay, when it comes down to the molesters, okay, they let them right the fuck back out of jail and they walk around like it's nothing. And we walk around in fear because that's what I do. You know, and that's why I live here in Georgia and I try not to be around them because I don't know when that man will come back around me or try to hurt me or my children or my grandchildren. And I do not want to catch a case for nothing, okay? So, you know, I just try to stay to myself and keep my sanity, to stay away from him, his family, and if his children don't want to talk to me no more, fine. And if you guys are going through the same shit that I'm going through with my family, you know, I'm going to tell you what this lady told me. You know what? F them. Okay? Because they don't know your pain. They don't know what you went through. They don't know what you harbor inside. And they don't understand, and they would never understand unless it happened to them. And if they could turn around and tell me that he did it to them, then we can talk. Okay? Other than that, you have nothing to talk to me about. He's my molester, and he molested other cousins as well. You know, they just not standing up and talking about it. But I am, and I'm going to continue to talk about it till maybe some justice is done. Or maybe he molest somebody's child. Ooh, I don't wish that on no one. But if he touched somebody else's child, that he goes to jail, okay, for life. Because he don't deserve this life. He don't deserve being in this world out here with others and interacting with children and even having more children, okay? Because he's a molester. Okay, and that's all of them that's out in this world still able to walk around and justice is not being done, even if it was a charge brought up on them, that they still walking around free. All they got to do is sign their name to a registry saying, oh, I'm a sex offender, but I could live next door to a lady that got a bunch of kids. And he in the backyard taking pictures of pervertedly, you know, fucking daydreaming about my kids and stuff. No. No, why do we have to live like this? Why? It shouldn't be, and it should be a law that once they touch a child, a woman, whoever, they are to be castrated in jail for life. Okay, because you murdered my brain, you took my innocence, and you took something away from me for life. And I would never forget it. I forgave you, yes, but I would never forget. Okay, and yes, it still bothered me as a woman because it did so much to me as a little girl, but I was only 5. Okay, 5 years old, you guys. So I know the pain that other women is feeling when they being molested, when they have been molested. And the fact that we have to walk around and still see these men that molested us on the streets and in public or at the family function, wherever. We should never have to come in contact with them ever again because they should be locked up and put away. And it's so unfair. Just like they said, life isn't fair. But it's just like you being raped or you being molested all over again when you see this pervert. Okay? Ladies, like I said, I didn't mean to keep you guys as long as I did. I'm sorry, it's a little 15 minutes. Okay, I love you guys. I just wanted to get this message out that I know the fear and the hurt that you're living in once you've been molested. I know it. okay? And if you out there and you being molested right now, you need to talk to somebody or you need some release, by all means, call me, ladies. My number, 443981561. My email address, DeniseAllenH49@gmail.com. By all means, leave me an email or Gmail. You know, call me, leave me a text message. We could talk any day, any night. Okay, anytime. Okay, ladies and gents, if you out there and you need healing from this, start with me. We're gonna heal each other. That's why I'm calling this the healing. And how every day, however long it take, is those days that gonna be counting down that I'm gonna write every day. And this is how long it took before me can bring over as many women as I can to show them that there's life after death. And it's what I call death. There's life after it, ladies. It's awesome life. And you want it, you can get it, you can have it. God will give it to you. He loves you and I love you. And if you want, please feel free to call me and leave me a message, okay? I'll talk to you anytime, any day of the night, okay? I love you guys and I'll be talking to you again soon. Today is what, Wednesday? I might come back again Friday to give you another brief video, but this one is very touching to me, and I know a lot of women out there is suffering from it because we wish that they was locked up, that they didn't have the freedom to walk around and still be free and look us in our face like they fucked us all over again. You guys, I love you, and I'm getting ready to go. I ain't gonna hold up no more of your time. Talk to you guys Friday, and one love, okay? Bye-bye.